Hello, my name is Sheila Proano, and I'm the Managing Director of Program Administration at the Baltimore Regional Housing Partnership. Since 2013, BRHP has been able to help 5,000 families access safe, affordable, and healthy housing in vibrant communities throughout the Baltimore region. One of the ways we are able to achieve our mission is through the Housing Choice Voucher program. As defined by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, the Housing Choice Voucher program is the federal government's major program for assisting very low-income families, the elderly, and the disabled to afford decent, safe, and sanitary housing in the private market. Housing Choice Vouchers are administered locally by public housing agencies, or PHAs. The PHAs receive federal funds from HUD to administer the voucher program. BRHP is unique in that we are a nonprofit that functions as the PHA in our administration of Housing Choice Vouchers using our Baltimore Housing Mobility Program. I'm with you today to discuss a common misconception of the Housing Choice Voucher Program. I hear the HCV program is a lengthy process and hard to navigate. Well, in just 5 minutes, I hope to dispel that misconception by breaking down the leasing process for you. First, the PHA will determine a family or individual's eligibility for a voucher and the voucher size. These eligibility requirements are based on income, family size, and other factors. The family may or may not be able to lease a home outside of the bedroom size. Next, the PHA will approve and administer the voucher to the family. They are ready to search for a suitable unit within the voucher's jurisdiction. Once a unit is selected, the property owner must screen the voucher holder for suitability as they would any potential renter. Once approved, the property owner will complete and submit the request for tenancy approval. This is sometimes called the RTA, the RFTA, or even the RAFTA. The RTA is a HUD-supplied required document that informs the PHA of the contract rent requested, the unit size and type, utility responsibility, and market rents of nearby homes. This form must be completed in its entirety, and failure to do so will cause delays. The PHA will need other documents such as proof of ownership, proof of lead testing, banking information, and a renter's license if required in your county or jurisdiction. Once submitted, the PHA will determine if the contract rent requested is reasonable, meaning other market tenants would pay the same rent for a comparable unit, and use a formula to check that it is affordable to the family. The family's rent share cannot exceed 40% of their monthly adjusted income. In about 10 business days, the PHA will schedule the unit for inspection. The property owner must make sure that the unit is up to code. Once the unit passes inspection, the landlord and tenant may enter into a standard lease. The lease must include the terms and the utility responsibility as listed on the RTA. The property owner and the PHA will sign the Housing Assistance Payment, or HAP, contract. This agreement lists responsibilities the property owner must abide by, such as keeping the unit meeting minimum housing quality standards, rules for changing the contract rent, and when the housing assistance payment will end. Here is a chart to help break down the relationship between the tenant, the owner, and the PHA. These three agreements are in effect simultaneously while the tenant is living in the home. The HAP payments are made directly from the PHA to the owner, and any tenant portion of the rent is paid from the tenant directly to the owner. And that's how the process works. Pretty straightforward, right? If you are interested in leasing to a family receiving voucher assistance, I recommend you read more on the Housing Choice Voucher Program on the HUD website and familiarize yourself with program responsibilities, as well as documents like the HAP contract and the HQS inspections checklist. You can also search for local PHAs serving your community that you may be interested in partnering with. We hope you will keep the Baltimore Regional Housing Partnership in mind. We have over 2,000 dedicated property owners in our program, and we're always seeking more partners to meet the needs of our deserving families. You can learn more about our program at www.brhp.org. I hope you found this information useful. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.